Welcome, guys. Now we're gonna go with the step-by-step analysis as Vlad, the Bulgarian Cowboy Vlad, is slowly getting underway, and yeah, this is gonna be a night of good analysis. So let's see how is this gonna get underway. I assume it's gonna be a night of great analysis. I can tell you that. But at the end of the day, I was hoping that this fight card might not bring such a level of display, but I kind of realized that we might be having a lot of different stuff to see, and there is a chance that I might actually cover the whole event. But let's stop being too detailed. Now it's time to get underway. In this vein, we were having ups and downs as some of the fighters looked good, some of the fighters looked bad, and I want to know whether Daniel Santos versus Julio Arce gonna proceed. I think that fight is gonna proceed. To miss weight, but to keep out set. I know Kay Hansen is scrapped. Yeah, that Hansen bout not gonna take place, so I'm gonna skip it. I'm gonna officially skip that bout as Kay Hansen will not be fighting her opponent. Okay, as that bout is not proceeding, let's go with Julio Arce versus Daniel Santos. Julio Arce missed bantamweight limit by 0.5 pounds. And let me see how much is fight not going the distance. Fight not going the distance. Let's say versus Santos not going the distance. Plus 100. Say to win is minus 180, but kinda unsure. Now due to a miss. He missed on the range, so at the moment I'm kinda unsure about him. So let's say over 2 under 2. These are all fair odds, but fight doesn't go to decision. Looks like a good, decent pick to me. Kay Hansen, Piera Rodriguez. I already told you I picked Piera, but Hansen versus Piera not happening. I picked Piera to win for minus 120 as well, as you know. Or Piera decision. That's what I picked. That was my pick. But that fight will not proceed. But anyway, Piera by decision was my pick. Plus 140. That was my pick. So that's what I saw coming. But again, that bout not gonna happen, and that bout is not gonna happen. And what can I say? Yeah, it kind of sucks to some point. So it kind of sucks to some point, but it is what it is. Now let's go with the next battle. The next battle is number 3. Well, it's gonna be number 2 now, as we don't unfortunately have this Hansen versus Piera now. Friend versus Hernandez. Friend used to compete at LFA circuit, and he was having ups and downs, wins, losses. But I think Friend's straight pick could be decent. Friend straight to win. Friend to win is plus 155. That sounds like a very much of a decent pick. And Friend versus Hernandez over 1.5. Over 1.5. That's already bringing plus money, which is like plus 115. Fight starts round 3. Fight starts round 3. That's also a decent pick. Plus 180. That's okay. Pretty much okay. Decent odds to me. And from what I can say, this is looking like a very decent way to go. Very decent and very smart idea. That's what I've got to say. Yeah, looking like a pretty decent power and display. Like the next pick is Olenik Vandera. My initial pick is fight not to go the distance. So as this is a pick and fight, so not going the distance. Fight doesn't go to decision. Olenik Vandera, no distance, minus 360. Let me see Olenik submission. Olenik submission would be plus 150. Vandera inside the distance is also another on the list of my picks. Vandera inside the distance plus 150, even odds too. So these are the picks I like, and let's say and discussing early prelims until minute 7. Okay, just going step by step, really much trying to take part in this, and really much hoping that we're gonna see something new, something spectacular around here. I don't know, guys. There are some ups and downs, and now I'm gonna transition into the next phase of the game, and that's definitely it, guys. That's definitely the transition to the next step of the game. Let's step it up right now. Let's step it up with the analysis of Mickey Hall versus Mike Malt. Mike Malt, according to me, shouldn't have much of a hard time against Mickey Hall. But the method of victory, that's a problem. I'm not sure into the method of victory. Really much not sure into the victory method. Malt to win for -1, I know. Malt versus Hall. Fight starts around 3. Fight starts round 3. Plus 110. Backup pick Hall submission, but I doubt it's gonna happen as Malt is known for very good defense and defensive movements. But let's just say it happens by some accident. Mickey Hall, Mike Malt. Let's say Hall by submission. Plus 350. Let's say Malt to win around 2. That's also like if you're asking me for a super risky pick, but I'm not confident in this one. Malt wins round 2 plus 450. But my initial pick is Malt to win this fight. So actually, that's how this is. That's how I believe this is gonna play out. So next pick is going to be for the fight between Aspen Ladd and Raquel Pennington. Raquel Pennington was a bit lighter on the scales, but that's another reason to believe that Pennington wins fair and square, and Pennington win. Pennington to win for minus 170. Pennington decision. I don't give a lot much of a chances, but again, you never know. Fight goes to decision minus 3-0. Pennington decision. Minus 105. Fight goes the distance. Minus 3-0. No plus odds here for me. I don't see any good plus odd in this fight. Nothing else comes to my mind here. I'm kind of unsure. Pretty much kind of unsure, but I don't see plus value here. I'm trying to find some, but it's simply not working. I mean, simply no plus value. And let me see, Jairzinho Rosenstrike versus Marcin Tybura. I've got two decent odds. I placed my bet on Tybura. So Tybura to win plus 130. That's my initial pick. Tybura decision. Plus 275. Rosenstrike KO TKO. I like that too. Rosenstrike KO TKO plus 110. I do like those picks here. So let's see. These are picks I like. I placed $2 on Tybura to win straight. So let's see. Like anything is possible now. This is the clash of heavyweights. So get ready for the war. Ian Gary, Darian Vicks. Darian Vicks didn't look good at the weigh-in, so I'm worried a bit. When you don't look good at the weigh-in, this doesn't leave a good impression on other people, and especially me. Darian Vicks was limping as he was marching towards the scale. So Ian Gary to win. I already put money on Gary. Gary to win minus 365. Get inside the distance. But it's also gonna be a poor odd. Not gonna get a plus odd probably. Gary. Hey, this is actually decent. Minus 105. Gary KO TKO plus 120. I actually like this. Let me see Gary KO TKO round 2. That would be Gary wins in round 2 plus 400. Gary wins KO TKO round 2 plus 650. Actually fun odd, got to say. Very much of a fun odd. And very much of a fun odd. And I like this. Got some preliminary card until minute 14. So then we're gonna transition to the main card. Matson Pichel, Mackenzie Dern, Tasha Torres, Gilbert Burns, Hamza Chimaev, Aljamain Sterling, Petr Yan, and Alexander Volkanovski, Cheng Sung Jung. Mark Matson versus Vince Pichel. That's one of the fights that draw a lot of attention, and the reason for it is the fact that I've seen many ups and downs, and I was literally dazed when I've seen what was happening with that fight. When I've seen that Mark Matson is the underdog. And I said to myself, why would he be an underdog? This is a close fight, a close matchup between two pretty much close level fighters. I mean, there is not much difference. Maybe experience differences on the side of Vince Pichel, but Mark Matson to be the underdog, fine. Count me in, boys. Mark Matson to win for plus 100. Matson decision. Don't have any other odds. Matson decision. Plus 215. That's gonna be Matson decision. So fight starts round 3 is minus 250. But I already picked Matson to win for, I already picked Matson to win, so I can't speculate anymore. I'm gonna stay with Matson winning the fight. That's gonna be my pick and prediction for this upcoming matchup. I do have a feeling that Matson is gonna flatten out his opponent. I really do have a feeling. But flatten out like maul him on the ground, hold him down. I don't expect much of a stand-up clinics because standing and banging with Pichel is a very bad idea. It's a very, very bad idea. It's not Clay Guida. Clay Guida is more of a wrestler. Pichel knows everything. And standing and banging with him, that's a really, really bad idea. That's something I really don't like. Now, Mackenzie Dern versus Tasha Torres. Now, people are saying which side would you pick. I only have two potential decisions. Like, side pick Tasha plus 100, but let's stop with it right now. I have two picks. Darren submission, that's one of my picks. But it's hard to finish Tasha, but let's say Darren submission. Darren submission, hold on, Darren submission. Plus 215. And I have Tasha decision. I don't see Tasha knocking out Mackenzie Dern because Mackenzie Dern has a heck of a chin. And against Viren Jandiroba, she showed good boxing, but she can't stand and bang with Tasha, no way. Torres decision plus 130. I do like those two odds. And one of those odds would have to appear, you know. I really think one of those odds is gonna come to fruition in this event, and I'm having a feeling we might see it coming. Yeah, I have a feeling we might see it coming pretty much soon. That's the way it goes, actually. And Gilbert Burns versus Khamzat Chimaev. I'm staying away from this fight, guys. I have a very, very bad feeling about this fight, so... Hey, mate. I've been from time to time. Most solid pick. Volkanovski to win, I guess. Yeah, this has been a rocky week. I've been training. I've been doing some business. I was pretty much busy, you know, visiting MMA dojo also. For this week, Marcin Tibura to win, straight pick $2. That is number one parlay. Number two parlay, Ian Gary to win and Volkanovski to win, $5. I placed those two parlays, so let's see. Listen, Khamzat versus Gilbert, I'm fading that fight. My pick is Khamzat versus Gilbert, no distance. But I'm fading that fight. I'm really fading. I don't know, I have a very bad feeling. Let's see, Chimaev KO, TKO, or Burns decision. These are like, I don't know, man. I'm fading that fight. I didn't want to put it on my list. I have a bad feeling and I'm gonna skip it. I'm really... Well, Khamzat first round is the pick of many people, like, but I don't know, man. I was thinking Hamzat is doing that pure style, Dagestani wrestling. My coach was showing me some moves. Gilbert is the former ADCC champ. Let's say I'm gonna fade that fight. No distance is my pick. I can't give you plus here. I can just give you lucky. And of course, Hamzat first round gonna be a massive plus, I think. I think it's gonna be massive plus value. So if you wanna go with now, this could come actually. This could happen. So I'm telling you, this fight is my least confident pick. Now let's go with Jan versus Sterling. Jan is fighting without his cornerman. Is it a problem? Oh yeah. ATT coach is gonna be in his corner. Yes, they will, but is it good? Well, not quite. It kind of worries me. Like, I didn't put Jan in my parlay. Jan to win or minus 435. That's going to be Jan to win. But I'm kind of scared of that, you know. Let's see Jan decision. Jan decision, how much could be Jan decision. I think he has better gas tank. Sterling Jan. Plus 110. Double submission. That's gonna be massive plus money. If both Dan and Kamzat win via submission, that's gonna be massive plus money. Jan decision plus 110. Jan versus Sterling goes the distance plus 100. These are actually fair, let's say fair picks, but let's say Jan wins round 5. I like that pick too. I like Jan to win round 5. Where is Jan round 5? No fight ends in round 5. Jan wins round 5. Jan wins KO, TKO, round 5, plus 180. Odds are trash again. Book is tightening up on MMA. Yes, odds are terrible, man. Jan is minus 435. This is, especially because he's fighting without his cornerman. I mean, does it make any sense to you? Because to me, it makes no sense at all. Why would you do something like that? I mean, the guy is fighting without his corner. And when you're fighting without your corner, you're in a big problem, man. If I have to fight without my coach, that would be a big problem for me. Because he knows what to say. He knows how to get along with me, what kind of approach to use. I mean, it's hard. It's very hard to fight without your coach. I'm telling you, it's super, super, super hard. Was just rewatching UFC London, absolutely insane. I rewatched it once. Which fight were you rewatching? Can you please tell me? I rewatched the whole event once and got to say one of the best. I think this was one of the best European events. Jan plus 2.5. That's a very great pick, but unfortunately odds are trashy. But pick is excellent. I heavily agree with that pick. But problem is odds are trash. But over 2.5 minus 240, I agree. Pick is good. Pick is good, but odds are very low. Minus 240. Alan Hooker, Aspinall, Volkov, Paddy Vargas, and Craig Krylov. You rewatched my favorite fights. My favorite fight from that card is guess which one. Not hard to guess. I'm giving you only one attempt, Jamie. You have one attempt to guess which is my favorite fight from that card. But it's very easy to guess. Super easy to guess. I'm 100% sure that you are gonna hit the sweet spot from your first attempt. That UFC London, so many great cards, but one fight was brutally great. So what do you think? Which was my favorite fight from that card? But it's easy question, believe me. Super easy question. You already mentioned it. And let's go to the main event. Volk, Chang Sung Jung. You know that, do you? True. That's it. True. True. Absolutely true. But you know why? Because of the improvement of Elise Reed. That's true. You mentioned it last time in the chat. Yes, I am a big fan of Alice Reed, true. And also, I mentioned that last time in the chat because of her improvements in the wrestling aspect of the game. You see, when people say Vlad fans don't know you, you see they do. That was easy question. The guy was in the previous chat, in the previous live coverage of UFC, so he knows. Very easy. Hmm. I was angry because McKenna lost, because I picked McKenna, but that was a great fight of Alice Reed, great performance. 30-27 McKenna. That scorecard was trash. I scored 29-28 for Alice Reed. And you know I picked McKenna. You know very well that I picked McKenna. So I scored against McKenna because I believe she lost 2 rounds. Now let's go to the next fight. Volkanovski versus Cheng Sun-jung, or the Korean Zombie. Volkanovski to win. I placed it. Rest in peace to Gilbert Burns' career. We all did. Yeah. Volkanovski is also on my parlay. -7 to low. Yeah, shitty odd. I know. Super shitty odd, guys. Volk decision. Let me see how much is Volk decision. Volkanovski decision. Oh, even more terrible odd, -125. Volk KO TKO is +180. Let's see Zombie KO TKO. Let's see this. Zombie KO TKO. +1000. Let's see Volk KO TKO round 5. I like this. If I really have to go for a KO TKO, I like to risk until the last dying breath if I want to go for this. +2000. That's a decent thought, but I'm just going with Volkanovski. Now you're gonna ask which fights did I play? My first parlay is Tibura to win straight, $2. My second parlay, Ian Gary to win straight pick, Alexander Volkanovski to win straight pick, $5. So these are my picks. I revealed you my picks. Now let's transition. Best part of Zombie Fight Week is his walkout song. Well, it's kind of Eastern tradition walkout song. Have you seen how much tradition is there? Volk gonna land a lot of like kicks. Listen, Zombie's only chance is to knock him out accidentally within the first 2 rounds. If he doesn't do that, night-night. I mean, Volk is very hard to knock out. The guy has a chin. We've seen that against Brian Ortega, but I'm saying this is Zombie's only chance. Hello, Adolf. Volk's walkout song is great too. Hey, guys, I want to ask you one question. Who has the best walkout song? No, really, now according to your mind, who has the best walkout song? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, man. Whatever you want, absolutely. Everything is allowed. Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, you are actually very good at predicting, Jamie. Pretty much good at predicting. So you can post here or you can message me on IG, whatever works better for you. Just message me so I can check. It's not that I'm not that much super active on social media lately. I had to work, I had to ref, and tomorrow I'm refing 2 matches, then Sunday I'm refing 1 match, but I will sleep after the event. So my round robin. You're asking for round robin, I know. Round robin is Malt, Matson, and I need third. Okay, Hansen Piera, that fight fucked me up as it's not gonna come to fruition. Tibura. and Tibura. That's my round robin. So I need to recalculate the odds for this. I'm gonna check the calculator on my other PC. Where is that calculator? Calculator. If all three come, let's see, for $10. $10. Okay, no problem. 1 minute. Okay, just give me 1 minute and I will check just to recalculate this. Okay, I'm multiplying this with 2, and I'm multiplying this with 2.35. If everything hits the sweet spot, $10 brings $120. Sounds okay. Okay, Jamie, I'm gonna check right now. Not much active on social media though. Okay, I'm checking right now just to take my phone. Okay, 1 second. 1 second, I'm checking. Yeah, I see. Okay, Volkanovski makes sense. Pretty much makes sense. Jan, you think Jan gonna finish early? Okay, it's possible, but I think Jan with a later finish. Chimaev, chaotic error. I'm fading that fight, so okay, maybe you're right. Torres Matson. Okay, Torres Matson, I agree. Gary. Is Tibura Rosenstrike cancelled? I don't know. Why? I haven't seen it's cancelled. No, I haven't seen it's cancelled. Is it? As much as I know, Kay Hansen versus Piera Rodriguez should have been cancelled because Kay Hansen missed weight. Okay, for this, for Pennington, agree. Gary, agree. Malt, okay, Malt, okay. Okay for the next one. No, all right for this one. Since we have a bit of different picks, no, I don't know. As much as I know, Tibura versus Rosenstrike, it's gonna come to fruition. As much as I know, because both of the fighters hit the scale. Are there any news that I haven't heard of? No, if there are some news, please share me those news. As much as I know, this is not. This is gonna come to fruition. Okay, let me check the news. Hold on, let me check the news. Give me a few seconds, okay, guys. Tibura is deal. Oh shit, man. Fuck. There goes my $2. Fuck, man. No, he is not joking. Sorry, guys, he's not joking. There goes my $2. I placed fucking $2 on Tibura. Fuck, man. Now I don't have the underdog pick. 3 good fights now, that's it. Well, as much as I know, Kay Hansen fight is cancelled, or it isn't. Is it cancelled or it isn't cancelled? Because I have Piera to win. Now I don't have the most confident underdog pick. Is that fight on or it's not on? Kay Hansen or Rodriguez? Because the way I see, nobody wrote that the fight is cancelled. I've just heard that the fight will not proceed on the vein, and that's it. Highly anticipated clash. Why are people writing Gilbert Burns off? Have you seen MMA Junkie? Highly anticipated clash. I mean, Khamzat is one of the best wrestlers the world has ever seen, but why are you... But everybody said that Burns lost the fight before the fight took part, so... Man, I'm not in a great mood right now. I'm really much angry because I'm fucking angry. I placed money on Tibura and now that fight is off. Alright, I'm gonna get my fucking $2 back. Fuck you, UFC. No, really. I'm irritated. That's not okay. Now I need backup pick for round robin. Yes, I know I'm gonna get money back, but I wanted to see Tibura fighting. Don't see where it says fights were cancelled. Hey, hello, Ilya. Check MMA fighting. You have it at MMA fighting. I'm pissed too. You think I'm not pissed? Yes, I'm gonna get my money back. You are right, Joe Baka. Where is ceremonial weigh-ins waiting room? I think it's on the official UFC channel. Hey, ceremonial weigh-in is at normal time. Maybe I'm gonna watch it with you. Hey, you are right. Maybe I'm gonna watch it with you. You are right. It's 4 p.m. Maybe I'm gonna watch it with you. Really? I could watch it with you. No, you are right, guys. Hey, you are genius. It's at normal time here. Thanks God, 4 p.m. That's a normal time. It is. 5 p.m.? Well, if it's 5 p.m., then I'm not gonna wait. Gonna be so nervous for Chimaev Burns. I'm also nervous and I didn't bet. If it's 5 p.m., I'm not gonna wait because I must get up early. But it's the same as old 4 p.m. Time changed. Okay, just a second, Ilya. Just 1 second, Ilya, okay? Then I'm not gonna wait. I can't wait that much. It says 10 p.m. here, live in 82 minutes. If it's in 82 minutes, I could wait for it. Yes, Ilya. 4 p.m. Eastern time. If it's 4 p.m. Eastern time, I can wait. Yes, Ilya. My Q is 2. I'm just imagining in 30 hours time seeing Chimaev pacing around the ring with Burns on the other side. Man, I didn't place a bet on that fight. I'm also so fucking nervous. No, listen, my Q is 2. I was thinking, like, should I pick? And I said to myself, no. I'm gonna fade that fight. I'm gonna fucking fade that fight. Weasel playing a risky game, picking Burns. How much money did he put on Burns? Listen, if I have $1, just $1 for fun, I would put it on Burns. If I have $2, I would stay the fucking away from that fight. Honestly, no, I'm not joking. I'm dead. I'm dead ass, guys. I would stay away from that fight. Only if I have $1 for fun, I would put it on Burns. But I don't believe that Burns is going to win. But I'm super scared about that fight, guys. How much money did Weasel put on Burns? I think I can wait for ceremonial weigh-ins. If it's lasting for 25 minutes, then if it's in 82 minutes, I think I'm gonna stay alive until it. Put all your money on Khamzat round 1. Remember, I said this, Burns is too small. Yes, I remember. Yes. You also said Khamzat round 1. Weasel picked Burns. Okay. UK times. Just rewatched Ortega Volk round 5. Ortega was doing well with the boxing. The Korean zombie fight similar. Yes, he does. No justification picking Burns. Just a Hail Mary. Yes, I know, Ilya. That's why I don't pick that fight. Yeah. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait ceremonial weigh-ins. No, I'm fading that fight, guys. My pick is fight not going the distance, and I'm fading that fight. Whatever I say about Chimaev Burns, please ignore me and please do not listen to me, okay? 52% Weasel lactose fence sitter. This one was good. I don't think it's necessarily a Hail Mary, but I do favor Chimaev. I don't see it as a Hail Mary either, but I'm giving greater chances to Chimaev. Hamzat was a bit nervous at the presser. Well, everybody would be. Everybody would be nervous. Imagine how different UFC would be if Leon fought Hamzat in 2020 when they were supposed to. I think Leon would have beaten him in 2020. Li Jingliang saved the press conference. Yes, I know, man. Yeah, just don't remind me of that, man. It was so sad moment. I literally started crying back then. Did you see his video? Everything he mentioned was in favor of Chimaev. I've seen that. Was it not 2021? Yeah, was that not 2021? Jamie? Yes, I've seen Weasel's video. I've seen, but I'm asking, was that 2021 or 2020? I'm now trying to remember. I'm a bit confused. Really, was it 2020 or 2021? Hold on, think. I remember it was in 2021, though. End of 2021. Yeah, I remember it was in 2021, but maybe I made a mistake. End of 2020. Sorry, my brain kind of blocked. Just to know, I'm forgetting a bit. I'm forgetting a bit from those meds. So please, if I say something that's not correct, please correct me, okay? I meant the 273 press conference. Lee did a great job. I understand you. 2021 October. Oh, yeah. What the fuck, that went fast. Yes, it did. It did. And the 2020 Leon pulled out. I remember when Leon pulled out. If you're asking about Leon pulling out, that was 2020. I remember that. Don't worry, I forgot to. Well, Leah, I'm forgetting from those meds. These meds are like, they're keeping me calm, etc., relaxed, I'm functioning well, but forgetting is one of the side effects. Scheduled it again for March 2021. I remember that. Chimaev pulled out, so they did Leon Belal. I remember when Chimaev pulled out when they did Leon Belal. Thank you. He was asking Chimaev and Burns questions. Ooh. I'm starting to like that. So you say I've seen that video, man, and in the end he picked Burns, but everything goes in the favor of Chimaev, so maybe he was having maybe he wanted to prove something different. What do you think, guys? Like when you favor one fighter with your talk and then pick another fighter, maybe you're trying to prove something. What are your thoughts on that theory? Maybe he's trying to prove something. Maybe he is trying to play some kind of a game. They asked Tasha Torres 4 questions, Jan Anik 4 questions, and No Mercy, Jan only got 1. No Mercy is fighting without his corner, guys. Ian Gary by KO TKO 11 out of 10. Good luck, man. I also think Ian Gary via KO TKO. Ian Gary is in my parlay, just to know, but a straight pick. Because Darian Wicks looked terrible at the weigh-ins. You can rewatch weigh-ins and see how terrible Darian Wicks looked. And Ian Gary was like, oh. That was Ian Gary at the weigh-in. Pay attention, Ilya. Caps, maybe. Just pay attention, please. ATT is in Jan's corner. Yes, I know. Gary is gonna chop up Wicks. Yes, it will. No synergy with English coaches. No synergy at all, man. No, it's because of Nightbot. I mean, I would never ban you, you know that, but Nightbot reacts, so no synergy. No synergy at all, man. I would never be able to fight without my coach. It's insanity. Darian Wicks never checks leg kicks. Yes, I know. And Ian Gary is a tricky boy. Ian Gary lives 15 minutes away from me. Really? You know where he lives? That's awesome. When he lived in Dublin, huh? Darian Wicks at the weigh-in, he was limping, man. He was looking. He was literally like this. That was Wicks at the weigh-in. Like he barely walked up the scale. Yeah, ATT is cornering Young, and there is no chemistry between them. There is no synergy, guys. There is no chemistry, and when there is no chemistry, it's hard to fight when you don't know a coach, when you don't have a chemistry with them, when they don't understand you. What are they gonna tell to Jan between the rounds? Because, for example, if my coach doesn't criticize me between the rounds, I'm gonna lose the fight. That's kind of a fighter I am. And that's kind of a fighter, for example, some fighters like to get criticized between the rounds, some fighters hate it. If you criticize somebody who doesn't like to get criticized, that's bad. But if you criticize somebody who likes to get criticized, this is good. As Ilya said, no synergy. No synergy at all. Jan told the Ariel on the MMA Hour just needs to hold his water while he displays no mercy. I disagree. People act like he is terrible because of that one performance against Williams, even though he KO'd him in the end. Listen, I heavily disagree with holding water. Coach needs to give you instructions. Coach is with you 25 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 minutes. Coach is you. You and coach. You have synergy. Understand? Synergy. Connection. No connection. You lose the fight. Pretty sure Jan will have Russian ATT guys in the corner. Well, he's gonna have them. I know, man. But when you have no synergy, for example, okay, Jamie, let me ask you a question. What would you tell to me if somebody constantly drags me to the ground? What would you tell to me? I mean, if you have never coached me before and somebody constantly drags me to the ground, what would you say? If you have never coached me again, that's a problem because I'm just giving you a stupid example, but you don't know how I fight and I don't know how you fight. But if you work with somebody for ages, for months, for years, you know him, you know his soul, you know his moves. You are better going to see your fighter than yourself. That's what to stop the takedowns, exactly. You would say stop the takedowns, but during the fight, for example, when you fight, voice matters, voice of the coach matters. For example, if I'm making a mistake, you need to correct it. What is somebody going to correct if he has never trained with somebody? If you don't know, for example, if I move to the right and you say move to the left, I'm going to get knocked out. That's what I'm trying to say. Fighting without the coach, it's hard, man. It's very hard because coach sees you. Coach knows you better than you know yourself. That's what I'm trying to pinpoint. That's what I'm trying to, ATT might actually hurt Jan's chances. ATT, exactly. Isn't that fight cancelled? I picked Pierre Rodriguez to win. I was thinking Hansen was 2.5 pounds above the limit, and isn't that bout cancelled or it's not? Okay, Pierre Rodriguez to win. Okay. Well, they said at the weigh-in that the fight will not proceed, so they changed their mind. Tibura Rosenstrike is off, just to know Tibura got ill. And my fucking $2, I'm gonna get my fucking $2 back. And now I don't have the most confident underdog. So unlucky. Yes, I know, Tibura fight got cancelled, I know. I'm talking about coaches, Coach knows you better than you know yourself. For example, Marko Bojkovic's coach, that guy Itzko who trains me, what is he saying between the rounds? What is he saying? He's saying, what did I tell you? Why aren't you going for that type of the control when I told you to do that? Why aren't you going for stone control? Why are you hammering your opponent? He knows Marko. He knows him perfectly. He knows him better than Marko knows himself. And he was explaining this to me yesterday. So when you're fighting without a coach, believe me, 30% less chances. I know you're gonna laugh your asses off. Hey, hello, Sloppy McFloppy. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yes, now. So how many fights on the card now? As much as I know, only Tibura Rosenstrike is off. But can somebody correct me, please, if I'm making a mistake? Okay, can somebody correct me? Jamie, I understand what you mean, yeah. Jamie, how many bouts on the card? Is Hansen Pierre cancelled or not? Because they said at the weigh-in that the fight was going to get cancelled, and now I got info that Rosenstrike Tibura got cancelled according to the MMA fighting. Ilya, 12 fights, pay-per-view card. This is pay-per-view. -1. So you're going to tell me we are going to have 11 fights. It's not funny. I should start crying right now, man. This is pay-per-view and we're going to have 11 or 12 fights. No, I'm not joking. I'm dead ass. Hamzat carries. What is that pay-per-view, man, with 11 fights? It's not a pay-per-view. It's a shame. 11 isn't enough. It goes too fast. Hamzat carries the buys. I know Hamzat carries the buys. That's okay, guys. But come on, 11 fights. I mean, don't you want to see more excitement, more trilogies, more thrill, harder fights, more battering? UFC London was one of the best cards I've ever seen. I really enjoyed that. Imagine if they make the fight start later. No. No, please no. Ilya, no worries. I would never ban you. Just Nightbot. Just 5 seconds and you can write again. At least 2 more fights needed. Yes. Yes. 2 more fights needed. This is shit, man. This is big shit. No problem, Ilya. Everything is fine. I mean, you know that I would never ban you. You're a great guy, so keep rocking, okay? Yeah, man. I know, it sucks. Only 11. Imagine 11 or 12 fights at pay-per-view card. That's not okay, man. Prelims will start at half 11 UK time now. Some guy on Twitter has put a parlay on the entire card for $10 to potentially return 2,300. Really? I wonder which were his picks. You know, my Tibura pick, now I'm gonna get my $2 back and that's it. Yeah, that's it, believe it or not. Gonna get my $2 back because the fight didn't come to fruition. People say, yeah, when Joe Baca said, Vlad, you're gonna get $2 back, I was like, okay, man, but I wanted to see Tibura fighting. I parlay 10 pieces every weekend for like $5. Well, if you win 10 pieces, then you're gonna get a lot of money. Early prelims start 23:30 for you. I hope we are not gonna see any more fucking cancellations. I don't need more cancellations. All 30 for me. No props. I'm more confident Daniel Santos now after Arce missed weight. I'm switching that pick to fight not going the distance. Arce, Daniel Santos. I have no confidence in Arce anymore. No, it got put earlier. Okay. Put the 2 on Hamzat and then Gary first round finish. Do it in a double. I already placed my parlay, so I can't reverse it now. It was midnight. Okay. I just looked at the fight night card for next week and this sucks. I already placed a bet at the bookie and tomorrow I don't have time to visit bookie because I'm reffing. So tomorrow literally I have no time whole day. I'm gonna come home at 9 p.m. Then I'm gonna rest a bit and I'm gonna continue airing with you. I'm having many matches today. Hello, Zach. I'm so upset about Tibura. Me too. Did your parlay include Tibura? Of course it took Tibura. Yes, it took Tibura. Arce got knocked out his last fight, then misses weight. I had a straight pick, Tibura, while facing a guy who gets finished quite often. Yes, I know. Why card this late with 2 Russian fights? I don't know. I don't know why, honestly. I'm sad too. I was having a pick on... I was having Tibura straight pick, and now people ask Vladis who is your most confident underdog. Vlad doesn't have the most confident underdog anymore because it was Tibura. Now, I don't know. Is Matson still an underdog? Vlad, you need to hit a big parlay, then go to UFC event. I need to go to UFC event. I agree with that. Torres. Is Torres an underdog? Isn't this pick and fight? Guys, feel bad. I had Duplessis in all my parlays. Yes, of course, I feel bad about that fight because I had a feeling that Duplessis was gonna knock this guy out. Yes. Should Hamzat fight Colby next? Colby, because more pay-per-views. Chimaev Colby, more pay-per-views. Torres will win decision. Torres is an underdog. Raising hand for Torres. But my most confident underdog gonna be Matson. But my heart underdog is gonna be Tesha. I'm a big fan of Tesha as well, as you know. But Jamie knew which was my favorite fight from UFC London. I can't believe. I mean, these fans know everything nowadays, and he was right, man. I was thinking that you're not gonna be right about the fight, but out of the blue, you said McKenna, Alice Reed, and this was my favorite fight. Okay, Torres to win. Plus 110, Torres to win. Okay, if she's underdog, then it's worthy. Then it's worthy. Usman round 2 with Chimaev Colby as a co-main. Yes, why not? Chimaev Colby the main. They would bring more pay-per-views. No, I'm dead ass. They would bring more pay-per-views because Chimaev Colby would have been trolling, trashing, and Colby is a master of it, especially with a guy like Chimaev. I'm very confident in Torres. I'm actually giving Torres greater chances, but I think it should have been a pick and fight. Odds are kind of trashy, man. Should have been a pick and fight because... why is she an underdog? Who was making those odds? No, really, who's making those odds? Well, if Torres keeps the fight standing, then stands no chance. You all know that, guys. You all know that she... I don't know who's making those odds, but those odds make no sense. No, really, those odds make no sense. I mean, for me, those odds are kind of insane. What do you say, guys? With Torres Booty, she should be a favorite. I would put it as a pick and fight. Dern by submission. Dern needs to take the fight to the ground, but that's true. She needs to drag it to the ground. Torres is a better wrestler. Torres is a better wrestler, but she is a better jitser. She is a better BJJ. Dern by submission. Lock of the card, Adel Chewbacca. In 1 hour, we see Anand Khamzat face-offs. I will wait for it. Got a parlay of Volk, Chimaev by finish, Torres and Gary. Volk, Chimaev by finish, Torres and Gary. That could actually come to fruition. That's a good pick. Better cardio, faster, better wrestler. Torres gets it. If Torres stops the takedown attempts, she wins the fight. Booty wins this fight. I'm predictions on if Khamzat forces something crazy. Guys, no offense, but I'm staying away from that fight. I didn't want to bet on that fight. Think he gets in Burns' face. Burns was laughing. Burns was laughing to Khamzat. I've got Volk UD, Chimaev finish, Lad Pennington the distance, Petr Yan KO decision. Great betting. If Chimaev forces something, one of them is getting knocked out. I would love to see that, man. I would love to see, I'd love to see a real hate. But when Tibura got cancelled, I was like, what the heck? Easy money, parlay Chimaev. Yan over 2.5 rounds, Rosenstrike ML, Volkanovski ML, Chimaev ITD. Good luck with that. Volk UD is plus 130, but still I hope. Volk UD is awesome. I didn't know that Volk UD is such a big odd. That's actually a good pick. If it's unanimous decision plus 130, that's a good pick. Pierre ML, endurance submission, or I'm homeless. Whoa. Good luck, man. But still, I hope. I like that word, the steal. I really like that word. Chimaev, second round TKO. I forgot to add I had Gary by TKO or decision as well. I have Gary in a straight pick. Dern ain't getting submission. I think the zombie enters the shadow realm. Zombie's only chance is a KO. No KO, Zombie loses. You may be losing your house, my friend. If Zombie doesn't win via KO, he loses the fight. Chimaev TKO 3 minutes in ground and pound to the back of the ear. Okay, let's see. Chimaev wins 90% chance. You never know. Alexei Olenek submission. Alexei Olenek submission is a great odd, plus 150. I have Olenek submission or Vandera TKO KO. Only those two odds make sense to me, those two picks. Burns will shit his jocks. You sure about that, Ilya? He looked confident versus Usman. He actually rocked Usman in the first. But Burns' problem might be a cardio, you know. I'm kinda scared of that lack of cardio. That might actually give him a hard time. Then Pale walking out and cried. Oh, yeah, I remember when he was pale. Bruce Buffer looks good on the back. And gassed. Was jittery. Yes, it was jittery. I remember he was jittery. He isn't calm like Hamzat. Hamzat is super cold. Chimaev first round finish. How much is the odd for Chimaev first round finish? I see many people picking that. So how much is the odd on that? Like Chimaev first round finish? Is it like plus 300 or? Gustafsson is saying that he is unable to wrestle Chimaev. Ryan Garcia by KO 1-6. I agree. GGG and Fundora ML. Fundora, I agree. GGG, I don't know what to say. GGG, that fight's so unpredictable. Few others say boxing picks in my parlay as well. Plus 14,000. Good luck. Ryan Garcia by KO 1-6. GGG, I don't know what to say. I picked GGG to win, but Murata is dangerous, man. Murata is very dangerous, so I don't know what to say about Fundora. I agree. He is so big, Tower Inferno, you know. He's so big, 6'6", man. For that weight class, the guy is fucking so big. I don't think his opponent is gonna aim to the body. I don't see his opponent aiming to the body, so. Plus 225. No. Kamzat is always calm. No. Plus 225, Ilya. That's like fair odd. I think it's a fair odd. What do you think? Is it a fair odd or what do you say? Yeah. I wrote the same, Ilya, like plus 300. I think it should be plus 150. The hype behind him is real. That's true. The hype is huge. There is a lot of hype behind Hamzat Chimaev. Hey, Joe. Who them barking dogs this weekend? I had 3 dogs, but guess what? We have a problem, mate. And the problem is Tibura's fight is cancelled. So I only have 2 dogs right now. I have Matson to win, I have Rem to win, and I'm adding Tasha Torres as a third. I put money on Tibura, and Tibura's fight got cancelled. I'm not angry when I lose. I'm angry when the fight gets cancelled. But when I lose, I'm not angry. I'm angry when the fight gets cancelled. Tibura was a good dog bet, plus 130. So let's say Tasha steps in to change Tibura. You know, when I lose the parlay, I'm like, okay, so what? I lost. Who cares? Tibura got ill. Check MMA fighting. Women my parlay is so risky most of the time. I love opting for the distance for them typically. Me too. That's actually a good pick. With women going the distances, majority of them do go the distance. For example, Aspen Ladd versus Raquel Pennington. I see it going the distance pretty much confidently. Jan 6 points difference. What does that mean, 6 points difference? I don't know what that means. Rosenstrike still fighting since it is heavyweight. No, fight got cancelled. 50-44. Okay. Okay. Try it out. Aspen Ladd and Marco Matson for the underdogs. On the scorecard, 6 point difference. 50-44. Yeah, I understand. But we don't have that option allowed here, so saying only one I know. Plus one I know, it's okay. It's a fair odd. It means Jan would have to dominate Sterling all the time. Yeah, should be thousands. Sterling is not trashy fighter. Don't see Sterling as a trash, you know. I really don't see him as a trash. To be fair, Jan lost one round in the first fight. 50-44, kinda unreal to me. And Jan is a slow starter, so... Not a slow, very slow starter. Jan is a cardio boy. He's gonna outwork his opponent in the later rounds. But I don't see Jan kicking off aggressively. I don't think he's gonna start weathering the storm right off the bat, if you know what I mean. I don't think he'll weather the storm early on. I mean, I would be surprised if Jan starts 10-8, 10-8ing Sterling from 2-5. That's not gonna happen. Winning the round and dropping him once. Or a dominant display of power on the ground, which is not going to happen. 10-8 can be if you hold your opponent and hit him on the ground all the time, which is not going to happen against Aljo. The finish bet is better. How much is the finish bet? Aljo claims his cardio is way better. I don't seem to believe it. No, it is not better. Listen, Petr Jan is from Ekaterinburg. Check the level of pollution in Ekaterinburg. I'll take Jan by decision. I think I agree with Jan decision. Aljo's cardio is not better. No way. If you're fighting a mountain kid, if you're fighting a kid who comes from the city with a clean air, your cardio will hardly be better. Plus, Aljo didn't train at big altitude, you know. He didn't take part. He didn't participate in altitude training sessions. So, hyperbaric chamber, it can't simulate altitude training sessions. So, I think Aljo's cardio is not better. No way. The only guy who can pace Jan's cardio is... There is only one guy who can out-cardio Jan in the whole division. What do you think? Who is that guy? At 135, there is only one guy who can outpace Jan. Only one guy. Who is that guy? Let me see what are you going to say. Exactly. Dominic Cruz. One and only guy. Dominic Cruz. Nobody else. Marlon Vera. Vera's cardio is decent, but I don't think his cardio is better. Cruz. Cruz never gets started. Very simple. The guy never gets started. Cruz never gets started, guys. I've never seen Cruz slowing down, being tired. He was slowing down when his knee was hurt. But Cruz can fight for 30 minutes, for 25 minutes. He can hold the same pace. I mean, the guy is insane, man. I mean, Vera's cardio is good, but I don't think Vera's cardio is better than Jan's cardio. Only Cruz. Also, TJ Dillashaw on EPO. Dillashaw if he is on EPO. If he's not on EPO, no way. Also, Cruz is a perfect combination of a perfect footwork and an excellent cardio. He is the only guy who can outpace Jan. No one else. Nobody else. It's impossible. Not happening. Not in this life. Also, Jan versus Corey Sandhagen. I rewatched that fight 3 times. 3 times. And I'm telling you, angles and angle cutting, angle control. The best fight I've ever seen when it comes to hitting the opponent from all kinds of angles and the technical aspect of MMA boxing. I'm really backing up my words on that. I just watched Jan versus Aljo 1 earlier. Aljo is screwed. Oh, yeah. I have UFC on Fight Pass, so I like rewatching the fights when I'm bored. I'm just telling you, I really like to rewatch the fights when I'm bored. Okay, Jamie, I have to check again this, what you sent. Just 1 second. Cowboy, most confident play this weekend. I put my money on Ian Gary to win and Alexander Volkanovski to win. That's my other parlay, so let's say these two. Luki versus Belal, who you got? Luki. What is your Twitter? There you go. That is my Twitter. Luki, yes. Yes, I wrote you my Twitter. Hold on, I'm just checking what Jamie sent. Just 1 second. Jamie sent me something. Just give me a few seconds. Good luck, man. Just checking. Yeah, I found it in the description. Just checking. Jamie sent me something, so I'm checking this. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I see. Thanks, man. Okay. No problems. I know it's you, so everything is fine. But Twitter notifications sometimes don't appear, and I'm not like super active on Twitter. But okay, when I post predictions, when I post my early predictions, I go to Twitter. That's one and only time when I open Twitter. But I hope to see. Anyway, Let's continue the story about this. Yeah, Luki all fucking day. Yeah, I also say Luki all fucking day. Yes. I think Belal is pretty much one-dimensional fighter compared to Luki. And I do agree with that. No problem, Zach. Just seen. But I think this is tricky card. This is very much of a tricky card for betting. I think this is very much of a tricky card, guys. Without Tibura, like, we need 3 for round robin. I'm gonna do some round robin here. Round robin plus 155 friend, plus 100 Matson, plus 100 you say Tesho. You say plus 100 or plus 110 Tesho? Plus 100. You said plus 100. Okay. Let's check. I'm gonna check it on my other PC. How much money would it be? Round robin. Calculator. Let me see for $10. $100 for 10. Oh man. When Tibura is off, the value drops. Value is dropping like a wrecking ball when there is no Tibura fight. And yeah, I don't have the most confident underdog pick right now, guys. No, I don't have it now, sorry. But it is what it is, you know. Life can be pretty much shitty from time to time, and this is one of those moments. This is really one of those moments. I'm not angry when I lose. I'm doing this for fun, but man, when the fight gets cancelled, I'm super angry. I'm super frustrated. Because this sucks, man, you know. The thing that sucks the most is when the fight gets cancelled. That's the worst thing that can happen. Like, why not? Did Tibura even win? Yes, he did. He was on point. Yes. I don't know. He weighed in, man. I just found the news at the MMA fighting. I don't know, man. Got no idea, man, what happened. They just wrote Tibura got ill. I'm like, you know which is the best way to irritate me? Slate 15 fights. 5 fights don't come to fruition. I'm gonna go wild, if you know what I mean. 5 fighters pull out. The card doesn't have 15 fights, it has 10 fights, and I'm gonna go wild. They could probably find a replacement if someone wants to step up to the plate since it's heavyweights. Can they? But who would step up to the plate? Do you have an idea? Any suggestions? No, really, do you have any suggestion? Because I don't have one. Who would be ready to step up the plate? I have no clue. I have no clue either, man. Who would be ready to fight Rosenstrike? He is high-level ranked fighter. Me neither. I also have no fucking idea. I have to go. I will talk to you later, brother. No problems, man. No problems. Thank you so much. Okay, I understand work obligations. Everything is okay. But thank you so much. Thank you so much anyway. Guys, I plan to stay and wait for that ceremonial veins. I'm gonna stay and wait if I'm not too sleepy. Tomorrow I will have to stay away from sleeping, but today I don't have to. Today I just don't have to. I'm going for a chit chat for a discussion with my die-hard David fans. Let's go, guys. Could be fun though. Have to see what could be happening right with those odds. Or maybe I'm not gonna wait. I will see. We'll see how I feel. But yeah, I'm sad right now, cause Tibora's fight got canceled. Oh, I was so much laughing my ass off when I was watching the MMA Guru musical. They made him a really great parody. The MMA Guru musical. Yeah, back when he was singing in those days. No, no, too much of a singing is. I don't even know how to call it. It's okay, it's okay to make people funny to see, but too much of a singing simply not my style. I don't know to sing, but I can copycat people, or I can be a I can be a cat. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, guys, I'm really wondering right now because should I wait for those veins or not? But I think I'm gonna stay a bit more. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay a bit more. I think this is gonna I think this is gonna turn into a great all-round matchup. Everything we've seen, everything we've watched nowadays. I think it's gonna become awesome. Everything's gonna become fucking awesome. UFC #1. Yeah, man, UFC #1. We'll have to go. One day we'll have to go. Charlie Z, pound for pound, #1. Charlie Z, pound for pound, #1. I beat Deontay Wilder, baby. Yeah, fucked up Deontay Wilder, baby. Yeah, he's gonna fuck me up. Oh, he's gonna fuck me up. Charlie Z, pound for pound, #1. I'm gonna fuck you up. Yo, you fucking dumbass. What are you gonna do? Maybe I'm not gonna go that late. Anyway, I have a feeling we're seeing some periods of decreased activity, but maybe something is happening. I don't know, but I'm gonna find out in the days to come. I'm really trying so hard to see how everything's gonna go in the next few days, but everything's gonna come to fruition one day, guys. Literally everything. Also hope everything's gonna change. I'm hoping for a better life. I'm hoping to cement something. Especially hoping to cement something in the world of MMA, but one day I will be that guy. I will be that guy. That Bulgarian guy who left an undeletable trail in the world of mixed martial arts. That's gonna be me. Everything is looking great right now. Everything is like literally fucking awesome. All right, guys. I think we were having a great fun, but anyway, I'm not gonna stay and watch ceremonial veins as I need to get some sleep right now. So anyway, I'm not feeling the greatest, and tomorrow I need to get up very early on. So I'm gonna go right now, and tomorrow catch you for the UFC event, guys. Let's go together and enjoy this lovely UFC event. It's gonna be fucking awesome, guys. Have a great day, everyone. Night, and thank you for the support. You rock. Let's have a great time. Night, everyone.